we gonna talk about it. Bronny declaring for the draft. Now, I will say this, George. George, you have to be honest. George, you have to be honest. You are very lenient towards Bronny because he's LeBron's son, and you know it. Because you like, oh, I'm so happy. Let him chase his dreams. If this was anybody else, you know you would not be acting like this. And you know it. That's your problem right there. That's why I'm like, George is so full of it sometimes. I don't even understand why he does this. Man, I hope the young boy chases his dreams and follow. And you know he did absolutely nothing at USC last year. And George is over here. George is over here like, oh yeah, let the young boy shine and all that. And I'm like, what is all this? What's all this about?
First of all,
is it because it's young boy shine? You got to take LeBron out of the equation. Bronny wants to be his own man, so we got to treat him like that. Okay, we can't treat him like he's LeBron's son. We all know that he's the son and the seed of one of the greatest basketball players of all time. But you got to treat him like he's his own man in this situation. And I think it's smart because he can still opt out and go back to college. But Bronny got to know in his heart too. Like, I'm probably not ready. Like, I'm just being honest. Well, I didn't see enough from Bronny to, you know what I'm saying, make a team. But, you know, the powers that be, the people that he have above can possibly pull some strings for him. And on top of that, every franchise knows if I get Bronny, I'm probably eventually going to get LeBron if he wants to stay, if he stays healthy. But I'm going to start with you, George, because you want to talk about this. What do you think about this Bronny declaring for the NBA draft?
Number one, you're right. My partner said the same thing. And so as I sat back and kind of stepped back from the forest from the trees, yes, I was a little biased with the LeBron James last night.
A little. Dante don't even do that, George. You the only one that did that.
But wait a minute. But I'm going to tell you why, though. And Dante get this. So from an athletic standpoint, he's athletic enough to be in that league. From athleticism alone. But production, no. So again, if you, Mike, you're a basketball guy too. In the last 3 NBA drafts, name 5 of the people in those drafts that are still productive now, besides the high level value picks, right? So again, he can go in that league and kind of be hidden amongst everybody else who is no good. He can say, I'm in the NBA. So that's what I was talking about. But again, for a guy who only averaged 4.8 points a game, yes, I will be screaming from the rooftop, he shouldn't do it. So again, I have my LeBron James lenses on, and I was kind of biased. My partner made me realize that, and I get that, right? Yeah. But from an athletic standpoint, he's just athletic enough for the rest of them kids to be out there at least to get a spot. You know what I mean? But he should go back. He should go back to school.
Yeah, I think Bronny transferring to a different program somewhere. I mean, and here's the thing: he's probably gonna go to a big program because who he is, the name alone. But I like somebody said it, bro. I think Mars said it. Dante, he would like to see Bronny go to Duquesne and play up under Drew Joyce. You know what I'm saying? Just to be a connection. Like you already know, like. He gonna have your best interest at heart. That's one of your best friends. He knows how to get you right. Go to Duquesne and play for Drew Joyce's the third. You know what I'm saying? But that's probably not gonna happen. He'll probably go to Ohio State or Duke if he does transfer or stay in college. But I think that now that he's declared, he's gonna go to the NBA and he will get drafted, but just because of his name. We know how this works. And somebody's gonna take a chance on him. Somebody's gonna take a chance on him. Maybe they give him a lot of 2 ways or send him down to the G League next year because he's definitely gonna need to be developed more. But he probably will get drafted. I don't know if he'll be first round, maybe be a second round pick, just because of how he played this year. But we'll see. Or he can stay at USC. They got a real coach now. Eric Musselman is a real coach from Arkansas that's going over there. He's gonna get that program right. Musselman brings in some big time recruits all the time. He knows how to coach. It might be best for him to stay at USC and stay under Eric Musselman, who can show him some things as well. But I mean, he got options. But go ahead, George.
I think he should stay number one due to his health situation. Right? He got the doctors in place to kind of understand how it operates, what indicators might be. Not saying that any other program don't have the same type of high level diets, but you want to be in a situation to people who know you, who can understand you, and you can kind of at least have a familiarity with what you got going on, right? So I
Right.
think that's another reason why he should stay at USC,
Right.
in my opinion. You know what I mean?
I don't think he should stay at USC though. Now if he stay there, it's gonna be hinged on. Well, all right, so let me take this.
I kind of
He
get what
need
you're
to
saying.
transfer. He need to transfer. That's for sure. Or if he go to the NBA, what we do know is he gonna have elite athleticism. We know he got the form for a prime jump shot. We know he got tight ball handling skills. We know he got vision. He could go out there and be an efficient Pat Bev.
Right.
That's out there booming on folks. That's what he could be. From what we've seen in him and his aggressiveness on the court, he ain't gonna be one of them top dogs in the league because it just seemed like that's just
He don't have that package.
No,
He don't have that package.
I agree.
He got he got the skills for. He literally can do everything on the court. That Bronny
At a high
straight guy.
level like that, at a high level like that, Dante.
He just don't do it, bro. He just don't do it. There's times where you would see him do it. It's like, oh, like.
But that's the thing. It's a lot of dudes that can do it inconsistently. It's the ones that do it every time.
But that's what I'm saying. Exactly. But that's what I'm saying. If a person can do it inconsistently, that means it's there. It's there. May not be done all the time, but you ain't.
It's
but
hard
that's on him.
to do it at level in the league all the time.
That's on. Now think about it, Mike. Do you agree that he got a tight ball handle? Like pause. Like he can handle the ball though.
I mean, yeah, it's. I mean, from what I've seen a lot more on defense than I did on offense. I think that he could be a guy that stays in the league for 10 years just based off his defense, his 3-point shot. If he gets it better, he got the three. He could be a 3-and-D type of guy that averages about 10 points a game. And I think that happens, but he has to, you know what I'm saying? He has to commit to that side of the ball. Really, he really does. He has to understand I'm not gonna be a star. I'm not gonna be my dad. I know they're gonna try to make me something that I'm not because I am LeBron James II, but I'm not. Nobody. That's just never gonna happen. You're never gonna be your dad. No, nobody will.
It just is what it is.
All right, nobody will be Michael Jordan again. Nobody will be Kobe Bryant again. Nobody will be LeBron James. Nobody will be Kevin Durant again. It's not gonna happen. These guys they're one of ones. It's not gonna happen again. So that once you understand that and understand who you are and who you will be in the league, and if the media don't try to force him or make him feel a certain way because he's not living up to what his dad was, he'll be fine. He'll be fine. You know, kind of like Gary Payton. Tune in to the Mike to Mike podcast every week. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We're on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Thanks, and like always, see y'all next week.